Pay attention. Again, pay attention. People may come into your life with overwhelming attention, falling in love after one phone call, calling you their soulmate after 2 weeks. Do they actually see your value, or are they targeting you? One of the most dangerous relationship tactics you will ever encounter is love bombing. Love bombing is not romance. It is not emotional maturity. It's not a genuine connection. Love bombing is excessive affection, attention, promises, and excessive intensity designed to create emotional dependence before true trust has been earned. If you don't recognize it, you'll mistake manipulation for love. You will mistake intensity for compatibility, obsession for commitment, and end up trapped in a relationship that slowly destroys your confidence, peace, and your ability to trust yourself. Today we are talking about what love bombing is, how it works, why people do it, the warning signs, and why you should run when someone starts trying to emotionally overwhelm you before they truly know you. What is love bombing? Love bombing is when someone floods you with emotional intensity very early in a relationship. Everything feels fast, overwhelming, too good to be true. You barely know them, but they are already talking about forever. They know nothing about you, not your favorite color, not what your flaws are. They have no idea what your habits are, but they speak of marriage. They claim you're perfect, that you are their soulmate. How can someone genuinely know they love you when they barely know who you are? The simple answer? They don't. They are creating a fantasy that keeps you attached. Love bombing feels amazing at first. That's what makes it dangerous. No one gets trapped by obvious manipulation. People get trapped because it feels incredible. The endless texts, the never-ending compliments, the ongoing attention all make you feel special, chosen, desired, important. For the first time in a long time, someone seems obsessed with you. If you have been lonely, healing, heartbroken, rejected, or struggling with self-worth, love bombing can feel like water to someone dying of thirst. This is why it's so effective. It gives you everything you have been craving, but it comes too quickly, and anything given too quickly can be taken away just as fast. Healthy people build trust. Love bombers skips building trust. Healthy relationships move through stages: meeting, learning, trust building, consistency, commitment. Love bombers want to skip all of that. Why do you think they skip this part? Because trust takes time. Manipulation wants speed. A manipulative person understands pragmatism. The faster they can emotionally hook you, you are less likely to notice the red flags, so they rush the process. They create emotional intimacy before real intimacy exists. Suddenly, you're deeply attached to someone you barely know. Red flag number 1, they move way too fast. Pay attention when someone starts acting like you've known each other for years after only a few weeks. They're planning vacations, talking about moving in together, talk about marriage, children, forever. Slow down. Healthy people don't rush. People with good intentions understand that trust takes time. Anyone trying to accelerate a relationship at lightning speed is showing you something important. They care more about securing your attachment than earning your trust. Red flag number 2, they put you on a pedestal. Love bombers often act like you are perfect. You're amazing. You're flawless. You're unlike anyone they've ever met. You are the best thing that's ever happened to them. Sounds flattering, but it's actually a warning sign. No one is perfect. Healthy people understand that. Love bombers create unrealistic expectations. Eventually, the same person who thought you were perfect will suddenly criticize everything about you. No one can live up to a fantasy. Red flag number 3, they constantly demand your attention. Good morning texts, good afternoon texts, good evening texts. They call all day, messages all night, and if you don't respond quickly, they get upset, angry, passive-aggressive, or guilt-trip you. That's not affection. That's control disguised as affection. Healthy individuals understand that you have a life. Love bombers often want to become your entire life. Red flag number 4, they use grand gestures early, expensive gifts, over-the-top surprises, huge declarations, lavish spending, extreme displays of affection. Again, this all feels flattering. But stop and ask yourself, why is someone investing so heavily in someone they barely know? Often the goal isn't generosity, it's influence. They want you feeling indebted, feeling obligated, feeling guilty if you ever decide to leave. Red flag number 5, they want you isolated. This is where things become dangerous. First comes obsession. Then they start questioning everyone around you, your friends, your family, your support system, people who genuinely love you. Suddenly, everyone is a problem except them. This isn't by accident because isolation creates dependency, and dependency creates control, and control is often the real objective. Why do people love bomb? Not everyone who love bombs is intentionally evil, but the behavior is unhealthy regardless. Some people do it because they are deeply insecure. Some do it because they are emotionally immature. It may be they fear abandonment or they are manipulative. Regardless the reason, the results are often the same. You get emotionally trapped and the relationship changes. The switch. Here's the important part that is missed. Love bombing rarely lasts. Eventually, the mask slips. The excessive affection disappears. The constant attention goes away. The compliments disappear. The effort disappears. Suddenly, you're chasing the version of them that existed in the beginning. But the truth is, that version wasn't real. It was a sales pitch. Now you're working overtime trying to get back what never truly existed. The emotional addiction. Love bombing creates emotional addiction. The highs feel incredible. Then the attention gets withdrawn. Then you get confused, desperate to get the old version back. This creates a cycle of attention. Withdrawal, attention, withdrawal, more attention and more withdrawal. Before long, you addicted to the emotional roller coaster, not the person, the roller coaster. Why strong people fall for it too. People often assume only weak people get love bombed. That's nonsense. Strong people get targeted every day. Successful people, confident people, intelligent people, kind people. Love bombing works because it targets a human needs, the need to feel wanted, to feel valued, to feel connected. No one is immune. The key isn't being smarter. The key is recognizing the signs early. The biggest question you should ask, when someone comes on extremely strong, ask yourself, what have they actually earned and learned? Have they earned your trust? Have they earned access to your emotions? Have they earned commitment? Have they earned exclusivity? Words are just words. Seeing consistency in their character is validity of their intentions. Time reveals both. What healthy love looks like. Healthy love isn't chaotic, overwhelming, nor does it try to convince you. Healthy love is consistent, patient, respectful, steady, reliable. It doesn't pressure, it doesn't rush, nor does it demand. Love grows naturally, supported by actions over time. Why you should run. When you identify genuine love bombing, run. Don't walk, run. Because most people stay too long trying to figure it out, trying to explain and justify it, trying to fix it and save the relationship, meanwhile losing themselves. Healthy love stands on truth, not trickery. How to protect yourself. Rule number 1, slow everything down. Rule number 2, watch actions instead of words. Rule 3, don't ignore the discomforting feelings. Rule number 4, keep your support system. Rule number 5, don't make major decisions under emotional pressure. Rule 6, trust patterns more than promises. Rule number 7, never confuse attention with love. They are not the same thing. The truth is, real love is not trying to trap you, rush you, overwhelm you, or become your entire world overnight. Real love is patient enough to be proven, strong enough to be consistent, healthy enough to respect boundaries, and mature enough to let trust develop naturally. So the next time someone comes into your life, moving at full speed, talking forever, making promises, and trying to create emotional dependency, pay attention, protect your peace, protect your standards. Protect your future. Anyone worth having in your life will never need to manipulate you into staying. See you in the next video.